Hey you guys, as you guys just seen from that clip, I am going to be doing a clean with me. To me, my house look crazy as crap. It really isn't that bad, but in my eyes it is that bad because I usually keep my downstairs area pretty clean. I try to keep my house pretty clean in general, being that I am a stay-at-home mom. I also run a baking business, so I do have something going on for myself. But yeah, I want to do a clean with me. I always watch clean with me videos, so I'm like, why not do one? Because I promise y'all, I feel like I'm always constantly cleaning. But I've told myself, yeah, I'm gonna do a clean with me. Yeah, I'm gonna do a clean with me today. But I get so into it that I'm just like, that's gonna make my cleaning time even longer. But I'm done making excuses. I said I was gonna do better with creating content. I love watching clean with me videos, so maybe other people do too. So I'm gonna let y'all watch me clean. As you can see, I have multiple devices. As you're going to see here, look, I'm already messing up. But you know what? I told myself I'm gonna just talk this through and I'm not gonna edit it. But anyways, as you can see, I have multiple devices. I'm gonna go ahead and plug them up to charge while I work on some other areas. So that is what I'm doing. I got this vac mop. I'm new to this whole world, so I couldn't figure out where to plug it in. I couldn't remember. And of course I bought the product that go with it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to put some inside of the vac mop. So basically what it is that you can vacuum and mop at the same time, basically. And I'm just in my cleaning closet. So that is the cleaning closet. And I got a couple craft items in there, but it's pretty organized. That's where I keep all the supplies. So we're going to start out in the kitchen. I got my glass cleaner, I got my stainless steel cleaner, and I got my leather cleaner going. I'm going to start out by going ahead and put some things away. So honestly, I don't really have an order on what I clean. I just clean whatever I feel like cleaning first. But on this day, I was so ready to clean that I was ass backwards. Like I was cleaning stuff, washing dishes, and all excited. And then I wiped the counters off and had more dishes to wash after I had already swept and everything. I was just all over the place this day. But it's okay, y'all. We gonna get this together. This is my first clean with me, so hang tight. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to start washing the dishes. I already got the dishwasher loaded, if I'm not mistaken. So the dishes that I am washing, they're like little petty dishes that's not super dirty. Because usually when I put dishes in the sink, at least for me, I try to rinse them off with really hot water, so that way when it's time for me to actually clean the item, it won't be anything stuck to it and it won't be too hard to clean. So yeah, those dishes are like barely dirty, so I just had to give them a quick little wash or whatever. And then of course, to end it all, I have to scrub my sink down, spray it out with a little bleach and um detergent or whatever. I have to scrub the sink. When I finish scrubbing the sink, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse that out. I absolutely love my sink faucet. It did not come with our home, but we definitely had to add it on because our first apartment together had it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have one of these at all times. It's just way more convenient than having to have two separate holes for the sprayer and the actual sink itself. I just cleaned out the little strainer thing, and I'm just like, yeah, this is not gonna work. So I end up ordering a new one. Next up, I am going to be wiping off my little dish rack that go over the sink. And when I tell y'all I absolutely love this thing, like the outside of it is made like out of some type of silicone material, but it's really hard. It's so many different things you can do with it. You can put your dishes on top of it. You can put some of your fruits as long as they don't fall through the hole on top of it to rinse it off. And, all different types of stuff. But yes, I absolutely love it. I have to take it off and deep clean it every so often because you don't want that buildup and that dirt just chilling there. And I just put my little petty dishes on there that's not going inside of the dishwasher. I have to get a new mic for my voiceovers, but obviously, since I'm not even assistant on YouTube, I'm not buying anything that's regarding investing in YouTube right now. But
This is my second time doing this voiceover. The first one was much better, but whatever. Now I'm just putting stuff away and realizing that it's certain dishes that I left out. I have my brother and sister over here. They come over my house. They chill at my house a lot, so I end up having plenty of help to be able to get stuff done some days. I'm gonna go ahead and disinfect the counter and spray it down. I do not use I use bleach sometimes on my counter, but I don't use bleach a lot on my counter because I notice it make it look like cloudy. So when I do use the bleach, I go back and wipe it down. I finish it off with disinfectant or whatever. I don't know. It's just in the smell is just really, really strong. So I don't use too much of it. And when I do use some of it on the counter, I have to go back and wipe it off to give it that shiny look again because bleach just make it look so dull. Y'all done seen me in this shirt before because it's a picture of my husband. And I gotta go t-shirt shopping because I noticed I got the same couple t-shirts that I be wearing. I have multiple shirts, but I like t-shirts. I like oversized shirts. Maybe catch me in a tighter shirt when I'm a little slimmer or something. I'm just go ahead and wiping down the stove. And then for the stainless steel part, I'm going to use these stainless steel wipes. I absolutely love them. It's going to look a little smudge at first when you use them, but it's going to clear up and that smudge look is going to go away. And then I just put glass cleaner over the parts that's not stainless steel because it's just going to make it look very cloudy and weird if you don't use two different sprays. The only thing I will say that I don't like about these wipes is it's just it be doing too much to get it out of the actual container for one. And I just wish they were more like thicker or something. I'm gonna use that same wipe to clean off the fridge. Y'all, this fridge came with our house and I absolutely hate it. Of course, you know how builders do. They be trying to give you the cheapest of the cheapest. And that's exactly what this fridge is giving to me. And I cannot wait to get a new one. I wanted a new one when we first got ready to move in, but the pandemic, it was a whole shortage on everything. And I just was like, you know what? I'm not just going to settle. Because I kind of settled for our washer and dryer. And I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing that because this is an investment. So I'm going to use the leather wipes on my stools. The same company made the same wipes. And like I said, the only issue is how difficult it is to get out. And I wish it was just a thicker cloth. Like the quality of the cloth was better. But we're going to make it do what it do because we already spent our coins on this. So it's got to work. First of all, can we just cherish how good this booty looking? Cause ooh, I play too much. So we're moving right on to picking up junk off and near the table area because we're done with the whole island area. So yeah, I'm gonna clean all the mess off the table area. I know y'all see me moving it to the island, but I'm gonna come back and clean it up. And this box I'm gonna use for my upstairs pile. Yes, I create an upstairs pile when I'm cleaning from downstairs because I'm not finna keep walking up and down the stairs to take stuff that belong upstairs, and come back down and realize I found something else. So I always make a pile and sit it by the stairs, and who's ever the first one to go upstairs, that's what to take it up there, and then I organize it then. When I was filming this video, we had like I think it was the next day after we got back in town from Puerto Rico or somewhere because I'm sitting here looking at our huge suitcase by the door. So yeah, I think that's definitely where when I filmed this video. Okay, girl. Okay. Quick little concert, real quick. I was jamming too, y'all. I wish y'all can hear the music without me getting copyright, but sorry, you can't. I'm talking to Google. She don't be listening sometimes, so I'll be having to repeat myself. And there go my baby watching me be foolish. She ain't want to be foolish with me, but when I put it down, of course she gonna come back and try to be foolish. There she go, eating the microphone. practically. And we have my oldest daughter, Ty, coming home from school. And of course, as always, Jada is so excited to see her, but she gotta go MIA because she gotta, freshen up, clean her hands, and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get right on into this table. The glass cleaner I use is in like an aerosol can because once I started using this, I just could not go back to Windex. I'm over here snapping my fingers trying to think about it. Y'all gonna hear that too. But yeah, once I started using this, I'm not going back to no Windex because I absolutely love it. And I really want to say Nazanin Kavari on YouTube, Instagram, whichever one. That's where I got the whole recommendation for the wipes into, I think, that glass cleaner. I'm not 100% set on the glass cleaner, but definitely the wipes I got from her. Not from her, but the recommendations to try them out from her. And then I'm going to clean this base part of my table. I absolutely love having a glass table. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But if you're somebody who don't want to constantly clean off your table, clean off your table, clean off your table, don't get glass because you're going to be forever cleaning because it's forever getting dirty. Down to the base. It's white, so of course it collects dust so easy. And then I got my little helper. She always wanted to try to grab a little paper towel or something to try to clean it. She liked to grab the broom and stuff. And I let her because why not? I'm going to go ahead and sit those chairs all to the side because I'm getting ready to sweep the floor, mop the floor. And when I tell y'all, I'm probably going to play the music for most of the mopping part. But when I tell y'all that I had to mop so much that day, like I had to do like 3 rounds of mopping. And you're going to see me, I think you're going to see me. I had to end up getting the kettle. Usually if I have certain marks on the floor that I know my little mop won't get up, I have to heat up some water on the kettle and I go ahead and pour hot water on that spot and work on other areas because I know the hot water is going to be able to get it up by the time I get to it. So yeah, that's just something that I've been doing. But yeah, I had to mop a lot. And I cannot wait for us to get our floors changed out. I don't know what it is, but these floors, they attract too much dirt for me. So we are getting to the end of mopping these floors that I had to mop like 3 times, and I'm tired. But guess what? You know what the biggest mistake is when you clean it? When you be like, let me sit down real quick, because that's a bad idea. Y'all, this is a whole new day when I'm filming the second half of this voiceover because shit really just happened. Like, while I'm filming this voiceover, I have fucking COVID. Like, life is just so I'm kind of like locked in a room and obligated to, I'm in the room with my computer, so kind of obligated to go ahead and finish editing this video, or I could just continue to lay in bed like I have for like 7 days. But yeah, I'm cleaning up the living room. I didn't sit down for too long, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some sunlight up in, not no sunlight, some light up in here. And I'm going to wipe down my 2 tables that I have in the living room. Once again, it's the thing where when you have glass, you have to clean it a lot. But I love my glass, so I don't plan on getting rid of it. And I'm using the same glass cleaner that's not Windex, but it's absolutely much better than Windex. My husband walked in when I was editing this video one day, and he was like, "Bruh, your ass is eating them pants." And you know what? I tried. When I ain't got no business wearing his pants in the first place. But what I do with these, you know how many times that I be having to, pull them down? The booty just be, they just gonna have to see it. They just gonna have to see it, baby. So I just finished and did the little last touches in the kitchen, I'm pretty sure. And now I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum the living room. I was watching my girl J Machette. Love her, but I don't know how YouTube work with their little copyright stuff, and I don't have time because too often I would have a YouTube video up, and as soon as they get a certain amount of views, they find any little thing wrong with it to be able to try to take the money for it. So I'm good. I paused her. Love you, girl. The vacuum went out a couple weeks after this. We got a new one, and it's much better and it's much lighter. So yeah, and it's wireless. As far as COVID, I will be having a COVID vlog. Just a little warning, it's miserable. But if you want to see the raw reality of it, stay tuned. Just give me a couple of days. I'm just going to the guest bathroom and cleaning up. This bathroom don't get used a lot because it's the downstairs bathroom for like guests or whatever. So I still clean it because I don't want it to get neglected. Like, even though it don't get used much, like I said, I still want it to stay up to par. I don't want no old buildup to start getting in it. So yeah, it don't take me long to clean it because I always keep it clean. So that was pretty simple. And on to the kids' playroom. It was quick, and I don't just throw stuff inside of boxes because the boxes are labeled and they have different meanings, like um little fidget type stuff, learning box. I just label with different stuff. So I try not to just throw stuff in any kind of box. I try to keep it categorized for the most part. And then every month or so I'll go through all of the kids' toys and I will redo it because sometimes when you have the kids cleaning up by themselves, they do not put them back into label containers. So that pretty much wrapped up the end of this cleaning video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. And you know what sucks? This has to be all redone because when I get from being in quarantine, my house need deep clean because my husband is doing everything on his own. And I'm sure he can use some help. Bye.